785? What is that? Well, that's the amount of families that I had the honor of helping achieve their goals and dreams over the last 5 years. Can you imagine that? That's not just a number, it's a community, a tapestry of lives woven together by dreams of security, growth, and new beginnings. And let me tell you, each one is their own unique story, its own painting on the canvas of life. Now, when you tune into these videos, you're not just getting theories cooked up in some textbook. No, what you're getting is real life insight, stories of people that just like you turned their struggles into successes. You see, this isn't just about real estate, it's about creating a legacy. You know, I've been reflecting lately on the words of Ernest J. Gaines, one of the great storytellers of our time. He once said, "We all have much more in common than we have difference." That truth resonates deeply with me, especially in the work that I do. Each day, I encounter people from different walks of life with different dreams, habits, and goals. Yet at the heart of it all, we all share a common thread, a desire to create a life of security, fulfillment, and freedom. Now, financial freedom is a phrase that carries unique meaning for each of us. It's like a canvas. Your color strokes and a final masterpiece may look different from mine, but the essence is the same, a pursuit of stability and opportunities for ourselves and those we hold dear. One goal I often hear, and that I hold close to my heart, is the desire for generational wealth. So let's talk about generational wealth for a moment. Imagine it as a mighty oak tree. You plant the seed today, not for the immediate shade, but for the branches that will one day shelter your kids, your grandkids, and even their kids. Real estate is one of the strongest roots you can plant. It's just not a house or a building. It's a foundation for dreams, a treasure chest that grows in value while offering security and income. Now, here's the beautiful part. I can help you with the real estate piece of that puzzle. Real estate is a cornerstone of generational wealth, a tangible foundation that grows in value and provides shelter, security, and potential. In today's video, we're going to be discussing real estate investing because nothing is better than owning multiple properties. Before we get going, don't forget to give this video a like and make sure you subscribe so you can get notified on our next video. Now on with the show. Real estate investing is the purchase of real estate with the goal of making a profit. Disposable income is used to obtain real estate properties. Make sure you check out my budget video over there so you know the differences between various income types like gross, net, and disposable income. Real estate investors can buy and renovate properties in hopes to sell for a profit. This is known as a fix and flip. Some of these investors flip these homes so fast like a pancake in order to turn a quick profit. Other investors can buy a property and hold on to properties, collecting the rent like clockwork. Their intention is to receive rent either on a weekly or monthly basis. If they're looking at weekly rent, this would be deemed as a short-term rental. For example, if you could rent out a place for 20 days in a month at $200 per day, then this would create a $4,000 per month income. Do you see the power of this? Then there are visionaries, buying land and waiting for its value to rise like a loaf of bread in the oven. The beauty of real estate is that there is a flavor for everyone. Real estate investing has short-term or long-term strategies. On my podcast, I had an enjoyable conversation with accountant Edward Gallatin, who broke down real estate investing, tax strategies, mastering accounting, and tax resolution, and community leadership with Edward Gallatin. Check out that video right over there. I would encourage you to check it out to learn more about taking advantage of the tax law when it comes to real estate investing. Most down payments for investment properties are usually 20% down. There are some instances with great credit and experience in this space, you can find 10 to 15% down payment options available, but that is not the norm. Most lenders will like to see you have cash reserves as well. Cash reserves are the funds that lenders want to see you set aside for use in emergency situations. Cash reserves can help you with unexpected expenses like home or auto repairs, job loss, or household needs. Generally, lenders want to see 6 to 12 months of your mortgage payment saved, and that is money you would still have access to after you actually closed on the property. So here's the good news. You can invest in whatever type of property that you want. I've worked with all types of investors. Some like the condo market. They've preferred the condo scene because the maintenance costs are generally lower than a house or multi-family unit. I've also seen investors that have bought single family homes. They've enjoyed the longevity of the tenants that actually stay there. Generally speaking, the notion is that tenants seem to stay longer in a single family house compared to a multifamily one. Then there are cash flow enthusiasts who dive into multifamily units, smiling all the way to the bank. Now let's look at two different case studies of clients of mine. One client of mine has rented out her 2-unit building for $3,200 a month. Each unit is a 3-bedroom and 1-bathroom unit. She's getting $1,600 per unit. After all the costs, she pockets about $700 in profit every month. That's $8,400 a year. Who wouldn't love that? But would that work for you? My other investor is looking to refinance a 4-unit, and the rents in that building accumulate to $3,600 per month. He pockets roughly about $1,200 per month in profit from this building. Rents will always be based upon the location and the area that you choose to invest in, so always keep that in mind. Some landlords may want to give discounts to tenants that stay and maintain the unit so there are no issues and less maintenance to worry about down the road. With real estate investing, you do have to be mindful of the carrying costs that can eat away from your profit. What are carrying costs? I'm glad you asked. Carrying costs also are known as holding costs, and they refer to the total cost a business or individual incurs for holding inventory. This is like your mortgage payment, real estate taxes, homeowners insurance, and association dues, if applicable, that you'll have to pay to maintain the property. Now, these are just some things that you must be mindful of when strategizing the plan of obtaining an investment property. We must always work with the exit strategy in mind. And if you're still on the fence about should I or should I not real estate invest, check out my Epic Spotlight podcast over there featuring Mensa McCad, a real estate maverick who went from a 501 credit score to a multi-billion-dollar deals. Trust me, it's worth the watch, and it's definitely worth the listen, and hopefully it'll light a fire underneath you. So let's do this together. Let's paint that canvas, plant that oak tree, and build a future not just for us, but for those who will come after us. Because as Gaines so beautifully reminded us, we have far more in common than we realize, and together we can accomplish remarkable things. So let's go out there and have an epic day.